Here's an end times prophecy update that most churches aren't going to teach you about what's going to happen when the Messiah returns. But before we get to that, let's go over the timeline real quick just to see how close we are to the end. So here in Hosea chapter 6 verse 2 it says, "After 2 days he will revive us," talking about the Messiah, "and the third day he will raise us up, and we shall live in his sight." Then here in 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 8 it says, "But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is one day." So if the Lord is going to tarry for 2 days, that's 2,000 years. So now we need to figure out about what time the death, burial, and resurrection of the Messiah was. So according to historical documents via the internet, Pontius Pilate ruled as the governor of the Roman province in Judea from approximately 26 AD to 36 AD. And he was the one who was in rule and was in charge when the Messiah was crucified. So now all we have to do is add 2,000 years to 26 AD and 36 AD, which brings us to about 2026 to 2036. So between those two dates is about when the Messiah should return. So now in Isaiah, there's an important prophecy about what the Messiah is going to do when he returns. So here in chapter 66, starting at verse 15, it says, "For behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by a sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many." So when he comes back, he's going to be pretty pissed off and he's going to kill a lot of people. But who are these people that he's going to kill? Well, here in verse 17, "They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh, and the abomination, and the mouse, shall be consumed together, saith the Lord." Alright, did you catch that? Those that purify themselves behind every one green tree, well, that's your Christmas tree, eating swine's flesh. So those who think that eating swine is okay, well, you're going to be killed if you don't repent. So we still have to keep the covenants of promise that Paul tells us in Ephesians chapter 2 verse 12. And that's the rainbow covenant, which includes eating clean, according to Leviticus 11 and Deuteronomy chapter 14. And then the holy covenant, which is Deuteronomy chapter 5, 1 through 22, which is the 10 Commandments. So that means no more celebrating pagan holidays like Halloween, Christmas, Easter, Valentine's Day. No graven images, including the cross, the Star of David, or the Star of Remphan. We still have to eat clean. We have to keep the weekly Sabbath, which is Saturday dawn to Sunday dawn. And so we don't have very much time left. So quickly, you need to repent or perish.